Hello everyone, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, making some really good trades, and yup, let's just get into it right now. This is a bit of an emergency video because we can see that Bitcoin has tanked more than $2,000 in one single day, or basically tanking 2,500 because we were at 22,700 this morning. But again, the CPI was released today and coming hotter than expected. And like I mentioned in my last video, if the CPI is coming lower, then we are going to most likely rally. But if the CPI comes in hotter, boy, oh boy, are we going to rip down. And well, did we rip down or what? Again, I've been putting out some call outs not only on my Discord but also on Twitter as well, so it gets a bit of a benefit sometimes to follow me on Twitter and see what I tweet. And I actually tweeted this image before, saying that we are going to most likely run into massive resistance here around the S&P 500, around this area, and we're most likely going to get rejected. So I started to enter some shorts, boom, and then when we start to go down, we exit our shorts. And then during this little bit of a rally here, entered in some shorts once again at the peak, telling people what I'm thinking and what I'm doing. And you know what? It really played out in our favor today. Now, moving on, let's see what's going to happen for the coming few weeks. We still have the FOMC meeting next week. Again, this news that came out today will most likely affect the decision of the FOMC meeting. Some people think it's cooked in, but again, the Fed is data reliant and reacts to live data and new data that is presented to them. Tomorrow we have the PPI. So if you guys don't know what it is, the PPI is the producer price index, so whatever it costs manufacturers and suppliers to make their products, and the consumer price index is what it costs the consumer, right? So if the PPI does not go down, then you can't have the CPI go down, right? It wouldn't make sense if producers' costs were going up and they were selling it for less, right? Then they would reduce their margins and their earnings would be absolutely terrible. So if the PPI goes up, the CPI is most likely going to go up. So if we've seen the CPI go up, this could mean that the PPI could be up as well, which could mean maybe we're gonna have another big leg down tomorrow. Again, let's take a look at that gap down today on the S&P. Again, let's just take a look at the Nasdaq so far. Look at the Nasdaq down over 5.16% in one single day, an absolutely huge collapse in one single day. You could really see that the market had it wrong, and now they have to reprice everything in one single day. Maybe it's gonna take a couple trading days, but we're just gonna have to see. Tomorrow, and right now we can see that the overnight markets are basically flat, waiting on some more news tomorrow for the PPI. SPY down over 4.5%, or basically 4.35%. Dow Jones down basically 4% as well. Same thing for the Russell 2000. And we could see that the DXY has been surging. We can see, let's say right there. We can see that the DXY, look at this massive reversal today. We were down and then we reversed all the way back up to 109. Basically, market expecting the Fed to raise rates even more than they already have. Again, some people are even speculating about 100 basis points that's going to be coming next week. Again, the forecast for next week is supposed to be 50 basis points. So if the Federal Reserve were to surprise the market with 100 basis points, you already know what's gonna happen. Or we could potentially see the DXY surge up to these levels around 114 to 113. Again, none of this is financial advice. This is all speculation. This is just my opinion on the market. So please do not take this as financial advice. These are just my opinions on the market. Again, you guys can join my Discord, the link in the description. That's where I post all my trades. And you guys can see my crypto charts as well. And talking about the charts, this is my BTC TA2 chart. Again, this is available to all Discord members at 24/7 whenever you want. If you are in the Discord, you can see that we tagged this major trend line right here perfectly at $22,792, or basically pretty close to that. We went a little bit higher. We went 22,799, right? A little bit of a wick up, but ultimately a huge reversal down today. You guys could have made some amazing gains shorting this right here. Again, we are bouncing off the 2017 highs once again, and eventually I still expect these highs to be broken and taking out and us making lower levels, because I still believe that the S&P will make lower levels, right? But when will that be? How long will that take? You know, it's probably gonna take quite a bit of time. It's not gonna be overnight. All right, we could still maybe get a bit of a bounce here, but again, we have a lot of momentum going towards the downside at the moment, so don't bet the farm on it. We could see that the altcoins completely collapsed today. You could see that we saw some, well, it's all green now, but we saw some pretty big ones. Let's take a look at Ethereum actually. Ethereum pulling back from the $1,700 levels all the way down to the 1578. Let's take a look at another one. Hex getting a pretty big hit as well. But again, I think I saw not Shiba, but Solana take a big hit as well. We are in a Solana short again. So if you guys are following my trades in the Discord, you guys are getting some nice call outs. So we could take a look at our Solana trade. We are in the money right now on Solana, about 10%. We did short around the $37 level. Again, an area of resistance that I could see. We did get pop up there, but ultimately we did reverse back down. And now we are starting to get pretty close to some support. Maybe we're gonna take profits on our trade, maybe not. Just pay attention to those call outs. Let's close this chart. Let's move back to our main chart right here. Let's take a look at some stocks. Again, massive epic collapse in Facebook today, down over 9.37%. A huge move down, and we actually made a lower low in Facebook. Now the lows were probably around 154. We went to 153. Could this be the beginning of another leg down for Facebook? Again, I still see some major support coming in around these levels right here, around 141, and potentially at these lows around 123. So let's keep an eye on that. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla down only 4%, so holding off pretty well. Amazon down over 7%, so a big move down on Amazon as well. I would be interested in a bit of a swing trade if it could get back down to the 102 levels. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, that's never going to happen. That's never going to happen. The bull market has restarted. We're going back up to new all-time highs. The Fed has a situation under control. Well, if the Fed has a situation in control, why is the market freaking out, right? We should be rallying on this news if they had the situation under control. It's because they don't. All right, let's take a look at Carvana. Carvana, a big move down as well. Again, I am a potentially strong buyer for a swing trade around $22 basically. Anything under this yellow line, which is basically the 2020 COVID lows. It was a potential nice little bit of swing trade. Again, none of this is financial advice. These are just my opinions about what the support and resistance levels are for these stocks. And a little bit of green on our IBIO trade. Thank you, Logan, in our Discord for calling this one out. A very, very nice move up today, up 13.65%. Again, look at all this red and the sliver of green that we have in our portfolio. So that was a nice move today, up 13.65%. Again, we are running into some resistance around the 31 cent area. But overall, if we could potentially tag this 200-day moving average, that's potentially my take profit area. And maybe we'll enter a little bit of a short, but probably not. I don't really like to short these small cap stocks. I don't know if it's a small cap stock actually, but overall, I wouldn't want to short some 30-cent stocks. All right, but yeah, you guys get the gist of it. If we get some more bad news tomorrow, then you could most likely expect another leg down in the markets. You guys who are Discord members, gold members in the Discord, you guys know where all my positions are at. You guys get my call outs in advance of these market moves. And you know what? Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys are awesome. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow on tomorrow's video. This is just a bit of an emergency update for you guys. See what's going on, where Bitcoin could be going. And yeah, love you guys. Peace.